Extinction Rebellion, this sums up COP26 and all the others that have come before it. For them, these past 2 weeks have come to nothing.
We wanted to represent the tragedy for all mankind that these annual events, these annual attempts to solve the climate crisis come to nothing. So yet again, COP26 is a pathetic failure.
Inside the venue, the clean-up was already underway this morning, even as negotiators continued to battle through to get a final deal swept over the line.
We arrive at what I believe is the moment of truth. And this is the moment of truth for our planet. And it's a moment of truth for our children and our grandchildren.
Not everyone gets to make choices about life and death. Not everyone gets to make choices that actually affect an entire planet.
The general feeling among climate campaigners has been mixed. There's been progress on nature protection and methane reduction, but a lack of meaningful action on fossil fuels and funding for people most vulnerable to the climate crisis.
I think what's been missing from COP are the voices of many people, including Global South people, Indigenous voices. I have to leave with hope in my heart. 200 million people are depending on us.
We have actually seen some positive moves, for example, nature in addressing climate change for the first time. First time a mention of coal in the phase out of fossil fuels could be stronger, but again, it's there. So there's still hope. I think the biggest concern is whether or not promises made here will be kept.
The goal of COP26 was for countries to jointly take action to limit global warming, to prevent the worst impacts of climate change, to ensure a future for life on our planet, a future that tonight is still at risk.
Campaigners in Scotland, though, say lessons can be learned from COP.
It doesn't stop just because the conference stops today. We've got another year before the next one and lots of time to make that change and put into place the action. I want a legacy of being green to be left. Now it's time to really look at Scotland as a country and say, what can we be doing better to keep this going?
The world's eyes were on Glasgow for a deal that would drive forward change. Now they must look to the next COP to see if it will deliver what Glasgow did not. Laura Piper, STV News.